Well, we are wrapping up another week of the Trump family's civil fraud trial, and a Trump family member again taking the stand today. Former President Trump himself getting ready to testify. That'll be next week. Antoine Lewis is live outside the courthouse. Antoine, I understand things got off to a bit of a rocky start here today.
Oh, yes, they did. Well, what happened, Chris, in court was that the defense suggested that bias was being shown towards them from Judge Arthur Engoron because of the rulings that he was making. He would overrule their objections, but specifically they took exception with notes that were being passed from his law clerk, who has been sitting next to him at the bench, to the judge. They took exception with that and suggested that some reports were suggesting that that was inappropriate judicial conduct. The judge denied that he was showing bias, that he's been fair to both sides. Prosecutors then weighed in strongly, suggesting to the defense that either imply that you're going to officially file for a mistrial or basically stop wasting the court's time with what they called was a distraction.
All right, Antoine, I understand Eric Trump was again on the stand today. What do we know about what he was being asked? What was the content of that testimony today?
Well, he took the stand about 30 minutes because that's how long the situation played out that we were just talking about with the judge. So he took the stand around 10:30, was asked about the value of properties owned by the Trump organization. The state says these values were inflated and had documents that they produced as evidence that had his signature on them. He admitted that he signed off on those, but at the advice of the accountants that were employed by the Trump organization. He was then excused sometime maybe around 11:15, 11:20, and he had a lot more to say at the podium behind me. Take a listen to that.
She's using a broken system. She's using a rigged system, and it's very, very sad. And I know the truth will come out in the end. We haven't done a single thing wrong. They're trying to disqualify my father for 2024. He's leading in all the polls. And it's sad that this is the United States of America.
And again, the she that he's referring to is State Attorney General Letitia James. Now, this is a civil trial. The Attorney General's office is seeking $250 million in fines and the ability to stop the Trump organization from operating business in the state of New York. Court resumes Monday morning at 10 o'clock, and the first witness to be called will be the former president himself. This is the very latest from where we are. Back inside to you, sir.
Shaping up to be another busy week. All right, Antoine, thank you very much.